Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Crab Champions. Hope you guys are doing well today. In today's episode, we're going to be using the minigun for the first time in a video. Last episode, we dominated a run with the rocket launcher, and I don't know if I'm going to have as much success with this. But the minigun was the weapon I was looking forward to using the most when I first looked at the arsenal. I'm a former Team Fortress 2 heavy main, so the minigun's always had a very special place in my heart. Also, with some of the new elemental changes, the minigun may be extremely useful at building up elemental stacks over the course of the run. Although it does have a low proc chance on a lot of stuff like that, the massive amount of bullets and fire rate might make up for the difference. We're going to roll our key totem and get X shot. Chance to fire an X shot formation. That is a legendary mod. 5% chance, so that's pretty low, but like I said, we're going to be shooting quite a lot, and we'll see if we can spot it. And there was a couple little extra blasts in there. It's hard to notice when we're already spraying that many bullets, but a trained eye will spot that, so it should be quite a lot of extra damage over the course of a magazine. Let's get today's run underway. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you enjoy today's episode, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Let's sit up straight. You're getting 4:30 a.m. Walter today. The sleep schedule is ruined. Completely obliterated because I was adjusting for Jedi Survivor coverage. Feels bad, doesn't it? Our first chance is going to be giving us damage combo, chaotic grenade, or zigzag shot. Not a fan of any of these, to be honest. I don't have a lot of faith in my ability to actually build up combo damage. Zigzag shot is going to make it harder to land my shots than it already is. But actually, it doesn't seem like the zigzag's that bad. Just kind of wiggles back and forth. We can manage that. We have a double damage chest, but with the modifier that everything, including myself, is going to die in a single hit. Let me see what this totem is before we do that. Gain 6 crystals, but lose 33% of your maximum health. No, sir. Not for me. Not right now. So, this is pretty early in the run. There's not going to be a ton of enemies. We have a nice defensible spawn here as well. And we have the privilege of firing like so many bullets downrange every single second. However, the big downside is that reload. If enemies get too close, I do have grenades. I think it's just little crabs left. That was getting a little sketchy, and this guy is way too close behind me. I should have meleeed there. That would have been the appropriate time to melee. Okay, that got it. That was too close, bro. I got too close. Snake shot. Should we combo that with zigzag shot? I mean, I guess we should. At this point, we're just not going to know where our bullets are going to land. Oh, bouncing shot comboing with that. I'm on board. Now, every single time we miss a shot, or theoretically, if we hit an enemy as well, that shot will bounce off and go somewhere else. Theoretically, making our damage more efficient. Theoretically. If we could try to fish for a piercing shot or something like that now, that would actually give us a ton of value. I believe the penetrating shot comes from a speed level. Those aren't super common normally. A few little crabs in an elite still standing. Looks like a shotgun elite. I'm going to try to keep my distance here. I don't have great armor damage or anything just yet, but that seemed like it was going just fine. Uppercut every 5th shot deals more damage. No, I'm leaning into the random. Our health is pretty high. I would like to go for the spiked chest. Spiked chests give you a guaranteed purple item. And in this particular instance, we have the advantage of being able to go to the shop right after this. So even if our health bar does take a decent amount of damage, we should be able to get back up on our feet. We have to stay alive for 28 more seconds. I'm going to try to kite over to this rock. Ooh, totem over here on the bridge, too. What's our totem? Oh, gain a random pickup. Beautiful. Gain more dashes. Hey, that would give me a pretty good advantage if we find any parkour levels in our future. I've been practicing the parkour levels quite a lot. I still have not gotten an epic item on the ice one, but I have on the fire and this biome's parkour stage. It's getting pretty good. I'm starting to feel like a jump master. It feels good. Thorn Shot, Reinforced, or Shotgun Blast. Shotgun Blast would act a lot like the X Shot that we already have. I wasn't a believer of Shotgun Blast before. It's actually not a chance item, it's a cooldown, but it's a very fast cooldown. So it's going to add more projectiles in periodically. If you saw that extra spray, it looks like the extra spray does not bounce, so it doesn't get that modifier from our mod. Still seems like it'd be pretty good. No economy early in our run means that we're not going to be able to shop too much. Hard target, adrenaline, health shot. Both health shot and adrenaline are excellent. Adrenaline gives... Oh, sorry, did I break you? Oh, I'm sorry. I really should have been more careful. It was the bouncing shot that did it. The health shot that we picked up is just going to heal us when we deal damage once every second. And then the adrenaline is going to give us increased fire rate after we kill an enemy. Our fire rate's already fantastic. This has a chance to proc every time we shoot, so that means X shot's going to be used even more often because we're going to be shooting more. Now this is the real test, the elemental chest. This is what I was looking forward to. Previously, elemental effects had a cooldown. They could happen every 2 seconds, but on a recent patch, it made it so every single bullet you fire has a chance of applying an elemental effect. So theoretically, if we could get poison, we could turn this minigun into a pretty good boss shredder. We got chain lightning, we could bounce a lot of damage in between adds pretty reliably. I do think we have a relatively small chance of actually getting the effect to proc, but we shoot a lot, so we'll see. We'll see. It could go either way. And if we get lucky, we can get some elemental chests back to back to back. I would love a streak of elementals. Poison shot, fire aura, or fire shot. I'm going to go for the poison shot. Health is looking great, but I'm going to go for the speed chest instead. If we could get that penetrating shot, that would be fantastic. So, I'm not... there was one stack of poison. Our damage is looking pretty good for adds. We're actually shredding these guys pretty quickly. Our goal is to defeat all enemies, and these floating skulls should be a pretty good test. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I'm going to have to line of sight these guys pretty aggressively. This should be a pretty good test for how fast we can actually stack up poison. Got to 78 there. That's not bad at all. On really high health targets, poison basically stacks up vulnerability. So the more stacks you have, the more damage you're able to do to them. So their high health presumably matters a lot less. I think that will do it. Got a little sketchy there in the middle. I'm going to need some health upgrades pretty soon. Fast Claws, Rapid Fire, or Fast Shot. So are faster and are less affected by gravity. No, I'll get fire rate increased. We're putting, what, 125 bullets downrange at a time? Increased fire rate sounds excellent. I am going to go for health here. I think our damage is okay. I think it's okay. We are going to have a shop after this. We have to survive for 60 seconds. That's a pretty long one. And this level's looking pretty flat, so I'm not going to be able to run these guys up and down a mountainside to stay alive. But so far, so good. What's a lot of enemies there, though? Oh, God. Grenade. Getting a pretty good amount of value, I would say. I'm going to try to lead him into this rock right here. This should be a pretty good explosion. Now, remember, on these survivals, you can play really defensive. You don't have to go for kills. But at the same time, this survival mode always has the most density as well. Like, the most enemies are going to be swarming you here. So you're going to be able to make the most currency on these levels as well. That double jump coming in handy here. I'm kind of getting pinned in the corner. 10 seconds left. If I can get that pufferfish explosion, that would be great. I do have some more rocks I could use over here. And to be honest, I should be breaking these even though I don't have any luck mods. Like, I don't have any driller yet. Bronze Heart, healthy combo, or regenerator. Regenerator would solve a lot of problems. Basically, every time we go to a new island that has enemies on it, we're going to heal for the first 45 seconds. Health Shot's going to provide us with a good amount of healing as well. Crystal Combo, Valued Customer, and Ice Shot. Picking up another elemental mod. So Poison Shot has a 6% chance to poison enemies. Ice Shot has a 2% chance to freeze enemies. That is really interesting. So I specifically ran a run earlier tonight with the sniper rifle, and I got Ice Shot, and it was a 30% chance per shot to freeze an enemy. We're down to a 2% chance on the minigun. But again, theoretically, we could be applying that at a pretty decent rate. We're gonna reroll. Regenerator again could be good. Shotgun Blast again could be good. I think Zigzag Shot would be pretty funny. I think one Regenerator would be pretty good. Does it say how much it actually heals me? Constantly regenerates 2 while on an active island. Let's see. We do have a random pickup here. Big hearts. Nice. Any hearts we get in the future is going to give us more HP. Get a random pickup, but lose 33% of your health. The fine print here is very important. That's not max health, that's current health. So by sacrificing some HP there, we get another stack of Poison Shot, bringing our proc chance up to a 12% now. Assassin, one-shot eliminations. I'm not going to get very many of those. My gun is all about putting a lot of bullets into someone, not one bullet that hits really hard. So, Assassin doesn't work for me. I'm going to salvage that, roll again. Autoloader sounds fantastic. Chance to instantly reload after each elimination. I have 125 bullets that I can hold at a time. I'm going to be able to get a lot of kills before I need to reload. This will make it so I barely ever have to, theoretically. We don't have enough health to keep re-rolling, but I grabbed a little bit more. Sentry turret, I'm going to salvage that. Shotgun blast, we'll take that. How far are you going to let me go with this? Fire aura? Sure. We're going to get all of the elements. I can't believe how lucky I am with this totem so far. Keep in mind, we do have Regenerator, so we're going to heal for a lot on the next level, but the next level is a boss. So I shouldn't push it any further. Performance bonus, chance to get an additional reward chest when flawlessly clearing an island. Fantastic. We have bonus money to spend, so I'm going to get a level 3 shotgun blast and then a zigzag shot and fuck it, the Regenerator as well. This was one of the best shops we've had in an early level ever. That is fantastic. Fire aura already burning away on this boss. It took quite a few shots to get that poison in, but we built it up over 100. Well, let's see if we are actually a boss killer or not. If I can get my proc chances up high enough, theoretically, there's a world where we just keep a boss stunned. That barrage is looking too scary for me, though. I'm going to kite around the corner for the time being. Oh, no. Ads coming around. There we go. That's my target. Hey, 300 poison there. Once that got above like 200, they were just shredded instantly. That is what we are looking for. Fantastic. If I can just find openings, that's all we're going to need. Bronze Heart, increased effectiveness. Big Hearts, level 2, or damage aura. That would go with our fire aura. Just dealing damage around us. I could also see myself selling that in the future. As we go to the second biome, the blue crabs will freeze us if they melee us, making them even more deadly. But that's usually not too much of a problem. They're usually not that bad. I have noticed that the ice biome seems to have a lot of like bonus chests around. Maybe that's more of a multiplayer thing than a single player thing. But it's like on the tops of these like ice spikes, kind of hidden up in these things. On top of walls, it looks like are kind of out of bounds, but aren't really. Something to keep an eye out for. Well, what do you know? We flawless that level super easy and got an extra chest for it. That's beautiful. Bouncing shot Level 2 coming into play. That means we get 2 bounces. Wait a minute. That means we get 3 bounces for each bullet that we fire. If we're not careful, we are going to tank our frame rate. Lucky chest is always so tempting for me. It's so hard for me to turn down. Best case scenario, we're looking for something like a dice that would make our proc chance go into the, like, multiply the chance for every elemental proc we get. So that 12% we have on poison all of a sudden becomes so much more valuable. Some elites off to the left. That's not bad. That's not bad. We can work with that. I also like that I'm not limited right now with, like, my hip fire versus aim down sight. Like, we're kind of chilling. Autoloader, efficiency, or driller. I'm a big fan of driller. Let me sell you on driller, okay? Let me make you a believer in driller. It's not just because of that Space Dwarf game where I yell, "I'm the driller," all the time. It's not Deep Rock Galactic. Your reward for every level is getting an item, right? Like, we did Island 12, we got an item here. Driller gives you additional items, theoretically, for every level. So, in its very nature, if you get lucky, you start to outscale the game on the very first time it procs. Look at it that way. Double health, that does seem necessary. I need more max HP. We're on the second run with only 200 HP. That is scary. Another thing that's very scary is these enemies are going to have homing thorns. You can see that red spike that spawned out of that slug. That's not normal. That is a difficulty affix on this level. Luckily for us, we can line of sight with this pillar, and that will eat a lot of those shots. Oh god, we got to get the skeleton down. Good damage. Perfect. We can also, like, kind of outplay him a little bit, you know, dodge under him, dodge around him. It seems like our fire aura is getting kills through the wall here. So this line of sight strategy is even stronger than I imagined. And our damage aura would be playing a role in that too. That is a cheeky little combo. There we go. Double health chest, heal shot, regenerator, or personal space. What's on the other one? Vitality, hard target. Damage increase with high health. I wonder about how much. Hard target just reduces incoming damage. That's, to me, is just as valuable as having more HP, right? Heal shot or regenerator, that one's a hard one. I think we're clearing levels pretty quickly where regenerator is going to be hitting us for the majority of our time on a stage. Now here we go. See, 45 seconds on this horde. We have some that are over a minute, but yeah, this is fine. We'll be healing this entire round for a couple ticks of HP. Just a little sprinkling of HP here and there just to keep us going. A little trail mix of HP. The elites have been no problem so far on this run. And the trash is dying surprisingly fast as well. I feel like I don't even have that many damage augments. I think the shotgun synergy and the X synergy is just really good. Working out really well. Just so many bullets, so much shrapnel. 7 seconds left to survive, and that is not the sound you want to hear. Skeletons spawning nearby, but they just get shredded. By the way, I have seen some comments saying that, why aren't you playing on Nightmare mode, bro? Get here on Nightmare mode. I do intend on playing some Nightmare mode, don't you worry. I'm still in the early stages of showing off this game on the channel, and I want to kind of showcase the intended experience for each weapon, right? Normal mode is where the game has been balanced for. I think I'm going to go for another bouncing shot. If we ever get some kind of homing shot, this is going to be ridiculous because our bullets will be able to go on for so long. I feel like once I showcase a lot of the weapons, I am going to push higher difficulties pretty often. I am 30 short from being able to get the shotgun blast. See, driller paying off 2 extra items, even if you don't want them. Bronze heart, that's extra HP. That's 100 HP right there. And that gave me enough money to actually buy level 4 of the shotgun blast. How much damage is that doing now? 500 damage each time we shoot on a 1 second cooldown. But because we're holding down the button for so long, it's repeatedly firing. Like, we're hitting it on that second cooldown every single time. Now, is our healing good enough to start to do some spike traps? I think it is, going into round 15. Oh, there's one of the chests right there. That's a perfect example, and I know how to get up to that one too. Some of them are a little tricky. That one, you just go up right here. I think you could even get up on the other side on this one. This one's no big deal. Of course, now that I've said that, I can't. Hello? Oh, don't freeze me right now. I know I did this earlier. Maybe I had double jump. There we go. There we go. We did it. Crit grenade. I'm going to use that immediately to throw it at our enemies. Unfortunately, it didn't connect. I threw it out of bounds. Okay, there is a shotgun elite to the right. I'm going to try to clear out the little trash first. Work my way left to right here if I can. I feel like even if I do get a critical hit with my grenade, I don't have any other mods for it to really make that damage matter. I don't know. Grenades are pretty good on their own, actually. Oh, you stuck over there, bud? That was terrifying. Look at that, too. Full health at the end of it. Reinforced damage aura or spark shot. Shots create bursts of damage. Sparks on impact. Is that on a cooldown? That's on a 4-second cooldown. 600 damage. I'm going to go for the skill chest. Skill chests augment your character or your gun in some way. So, for instance, melee damage, like your innate abilities, I guess. Or what I'm after is increased magazine size. I'm at 125 right now, I think. If I could bring that up to, you know, 1,000. I don't think I would mind that. But of course, with the autoloader, at a certain point, if we're not reloading, if we're able to just continue firing, which we are reloading right now, then effectively it's infinite ammo anyway. So there is a limit. There is a threshold we don't want to go past. That was a lot of damage right underneath me. I did not want that rocket jump. But I do want this chest over here. Health still looking pretty good. Fantastic. Big mag, that's what we're here for. Clip size increased. We're going up to 219. Now the flawless double health does sound good. It does. Oh, okay. You suckered me into it. You suckered me into it. I don't even know if I need another big mag yet. I think this was the right call. We have a pretty decent open area here as well that we can try to hold. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. Whatever I just said, we're done with that plan. We're going this way now. 45 seconds, and there goes our flawless bonus. We're not hitting that. Hey, this is a pretty open spot. I'll try to do this. Unfortunately, reloaded on accident, but we're holding. This isn't bad. I think some of them are spawning on a lower ledge there, and then they have to jump up here. That gives me more time. Oh yeah, there's a jump pad down there and everything. I would like to get some additional healing for these extended levels. Like maybe one Grim Reaper or something would be worth it. Crap, dude. I mean, honestly, at this rate, I don't even know if I can afford a purple item. Our income is not the best. Okay. Woo! That was getting a little sketchy. A lot of enemies on that elbow. Yeah, health shot, bronze armor, or regenerator. We do have 2 levels of health shot already, I guess. It's just such a trickle of health. Level 3 would make it better. Regenerator, I don't know. It just seems so good now that we have a few stacks of it. We're going to be getting 8 health back every tick with regenerator. That's really good. So, the shop. Armor plate to start things off. Zigzag shot, aura shot, or silver heart. Okay. I want the aura shot and I want the zigzag shot, but that also means I need to find... Oh my god, another aura shot. I need to find a glue. I need to find something to make my shot stick around longer. I think we would just get glue shot from any damage zone. So I can try to fish for that. Is it worth selling for this aura shot? I do have a grenade mod I don't need. That gives me half. I don't think I want to part with anything else, though. The additional dashes would be okay, but... Yep. If it's not in the cards, it's not in the cards. And I don't have the other item I really need to make the aura shot really pop off a ton. All right, this is the second boss. We only have one more to go after this one. That's not the best way to start. Jumping off the map. I thought I was on this side. You can see auras on the bounces as well. We kind of fill the screen now when we fire. That's kind of satisfying. Looks like we do have a little bit of bullet drop, but we're outranging the boss at the moment. Never mind, he's closing the gap now aggressively. However, that poison stacked up way too fast. He was way too close. He's overeager. We get another key here. Shotgun blast, big chest, or targeting shot. Chance for shots to target nearby enemies on impact. I believe that would affect the bounce of each bullet. Now we're getting into some crazy synergies as we zone into another health zone. I may have said it in the last video, but just in case I didn't, just in case you didn't see that one. Since we've been playing the game, it has been patched a couple of times, and when I first showed off the game, the third biome was just a repeat of the first one, but it had lava instead of the ocean. They've since made unique maps for every single level here, which is very nice to see. A lot of variety, in fact, has been added, and chest was behind me all along. Now, the final boss for a run is at level 30, but you can, I'm going to get that bouncing shot, but you can continue the run and loop it to try to go around again. I like to, for these weapon spotlights, I've been really enjoying the around 30 sweet spot. But on stream, we usually push multiple loops. So I'm just putting it out there. If you're interested in that content, join us on Twitch. Eventually, that'll make its way over to the YouTube channel as well, though. Don't you worry. So, good rounds to get us going. I'm going to go for the Big Mag yet again and the Elemental chest for the next level. With that Big Mag, we're up to 313 shots fired before we need to reload. I didn't actually take damage there. That was very close. That slug spawned right under me. Defeat all enemies. Well, where are they? Coming through the cave, it looks like. I was trying to see if any of my bullets were like arcing towards an enemy there. I didn't see too much of it. There you go, bud. Well, this is working out really well. I'm going to go for the ice shot, try to make that freeze effect better. I think that only brings us up to 4%, though. 3% chance to freeze enemies. That's so low. Poison shot getting upgraded, however. 17% chance per bullet to spike up that poison. Flawless gives us a damage chest. We might be able to pull that off with the homing shots. Targeting shot. Homing shot's the legendary one. That one's incredible. We also have a really nice defensive spot here. Hold on, this might be doable. This might be doable. They're kind of hard to see. I need to get down off the rock. I need to be at their level. Just spray into it. Oh, I think we lost it. Damage chest at the end of it, though, is still worth with that explosive rock there. Yeah, that's a lot of enemies on that corner. 15 seconds left is all we need. I haven't had to reload this whole time. The minigun's been holding out. I think we hit that sweet spot. This has been a really well-balanced run. I think the only thing missing has been our economy. It's just not there. Like, if we could take full advantage of the shops, we'd be on a whole nother level, I think. We get heavy grenade, sharp shot, or glue shot. There we go. Now we can actually take advantage of the aura shot. So shots are surrounded by auras that deal constant damage. Our bullets travel pretty quick, so the amount of time that the aura is there to pass by enemies is pretty low. However, with glue shot, our shots are going to stick around for longer when we impact an enemy. Basically, our bullet's going to embed itself into an enemy and then explode a few seconds later. While it's embedded, all of those auras stick around. And I think that'll help our chances. Wow, that's an aggressive noise. I think that'll help our chances with our poison proc rate as well, because as you can see, when we roll that poison, when we roll the ice, it's reflected in the aura of the bullet as well. Each individual bullet, you could see the effect of them. I think that's a really, really cool combination. I'm glad we were able to show it off in this video. I'm going to get supercharged so our fire rate is through the roof even more. And another aura shot here would be worth shuffling our inventory around for now, I think. I'm going to get rid of the stamina. That's going to bring us up to half. Then I don't think I need the adrenaline fire rate. It is good, though. It is good. Crap. An autoloader is a must. I could get rid of fire aura at this point. I actually don't think I need that. And that does give me enough for another aura shot. I think that's perfect. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. I like that a lot. We have 5 levels to go until the final boss. Do we want to risk on the double health with homing thorns or go for more damage? I'm going to go for the double health here. The homing thorns, we've dealt with it already this run. I think we can deal with it again. Just line of sight those bad boys every time we kill an enemy and we'll be just fine. Our damage is already great. Our HP, I actually think, is a little low. It's a little tiny bit low. I want to get a little bit more. Ouch. These thorns do hurt. But the bounce down this hallway is incredible. It's so good. I could hold this hallway all day and never even have to reload. He says that, but here's the reload. It actually happened. It approached. Skull coming in is pretty scary, but we line of sight the poison, and holy crap, he didn't stand a chance. And our regenerating health is still ticking. Wow, this is really coming together. This is really nice. I'm really enjoying this one. Vitality regenerator or heal shots. I'm going to keep leaning into the regenerator. I believe in it, dude. Bronze armor, hard target, or bronze heart. I will get the extra HP. We double it. Instead of 50, we get 100. One hit for a double heal. You are out of your mind. That's not like early in the run where there's just a couple enemies. That is terrifying. If I had homing shot, I would do it. Not targeting shot. Homing shot, I would do that in a second. So it looks like we are forced to spike strikes, double damage. It's still a double damage chest, so I'm happy with that no matter what. That rock right there is guaranteed to spawn enemy elites in return for giving us armor. I also realize now how few rocks I've really broken during this run. Even after going off on a tangent about how good Driller is and how it helps you get ahead. What are you gonna do? The spikes in general aren't too big of a problem. We're not like a close range build or anything. So if we play at a reasonable distance, we should be a-okay. I cannot believe how much damage we're putting downrange. That's ridiculous. That is so satisfying. The elemental effects are ridiculous. Chaotic shot. Shots deal more damage but move in random patterns. I don't know, dude. It may not even matter. We're hitting such a wide area anyway. It may not even matter. Damage combo, snake shot, or wind up. Shots deal more damage for each shot fired until reloading. Theoretically, in a perfect world, we never reload. Chaotic shot, sharp shot, or firework shot. These fireworks deal, I believe, 500 damage each, and it's 3 fireworks on an 8-second cooldown. They just kind of add extra explosions and just more chaos. Just send in more chaos. For our final horde, we are going to be getting a spike chest. Our regenerator is not going to be healing us for this entire round, so we do need to make sure that we stay relatively healthy. That firework already getting value with a huge explosion there. I don't know why I reloaded, but I'll just kite away. We're okay. The win is in sight. I'm not going to give up on the win now. We will have our win. A lot of enemies coming through that tunnel right now. I'm going to push through there, actually. We can use that as a funnel. Oh, that's a healing rock there, too. I'll try not to hit it. I already bounced some bullets into it on accident. The beautiful thing about the cave, too, is we get these ricochets off the walls that could then bounce into enemies again. This is a really lethal spot for us. And against that wall there, because it'll hit the wall and then bounce back through them. Both of those are really good. Unfortunately, I did hit the heal. But full health right now. Final seconds remaining. 2, 1. That was really good. I'm very pleased with that. We do take the damage. Collector, Grenadier, or Checklist. Damage increased after every 25 eliminations. Collector's going to give us more damage for the immediate threat of the final boss that is awaiting right after this store. Shockwave, Reinforced, Special Delivery, or Health. I'll take the health and reroll. High Caliber, Level Up. Oh, that's a good one. Or Piercing Shot. I will sell something for a I'm going to sell Wind Up for a Piercing Shot. Is that enough? No, it's not. Crap. Hard target? Sure. I deal enough damage. It doesn't matter. Now our bullets pierce through enemies and then bounce through on the other side. We have achieved greatness. I believe they also glue on the other side as well, keeping the aura shot in place for even longer, but don't quote me on that one. I'm not 100% on that one. Well, if you've made it this far in the video, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I need your energy going into the final boss. Let's hope for a good encounter. Is it going to be the skull or is it going to be the ant? It's going to be the ant. If we can get through the armor, we're going to be in a great spot. But we know the ant has homing thorns from our last one. We have grown as a player. We are ascending. Is this a free item? Hold on. I'm going to try to get some distance here. Chance totem. No, I'm good. Keep moving. Oh, that's a lot of poison on the ground. We are still regenerating. Oh, I can get a lot of damage in here. A lot of those homing thorns just got eaten up by the wall. That's a huge advantage for us. I jumped over the majority of that, and we are stacking damage up now. Keep it up. Oh, God, the ants coming in. They're eating some of the shots, and I do have to reload. There we go, dude. Another win in the books. What was our legendary chest? What are you teasing me with? Triangle shot to go along with our X shot? I think this thing carried. I wish I could see how much damage it actually did. It seemed like it started us off really, really strong. I'd probably go for the triangle shot to complement it and the bonus health. Well, thank you for joining me, boys. Thanks for humoring me while my sleep schedule is absolutely abysmal. I have completely ruined it. I know I stumbled across a few sentences there. It's just exhaustion, that's all. I think my damage was pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I'll see you guys again very soon.